Creating content online can feel like the mysterious abyss sometimes. You put stuff out and you hope people will view it. Every day maybe you watch to see as your metrics go up. Well, two young female entrepreneurs have really made a dent in the lifestyle blogging business. They are Lux Life's Sharzad and Well in LA's Erin. And you probably know Erin as the city coordinator of Young Female Entrepreneurs Los Angeles. And we've actually got both of them featured tonight on episode 55 of Young Female Entrepreneurs. So stay tuned. Tweet out all of your tweetables to the hashtag YFE chat and make sure that you introduce yourself on the chat. Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Dono. I am your host tonight, the weekly Young Female Entrepreneurs live show that happens every Thursday night here at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern at yfe.me/join live. So episode 55, which you're watching that I'm rambling on about, is brought to you by Oval Eye TV. Oval Eye TV hosts and produces live video events built to meet your objective. Visit ovaleye.tv to request a free 30-minute consultation today to find out more about going live with your brand. And by MailChimp. MailChimp is a new sponsor to Young Female Entrepreneurs Live. MailChimp supports more than 2.5 million email subscribers worldwide, sending 4 billion messages per month. MailChimp is designed for the do-it-yourself power user, someone looking for all of the power of an enterprise application, but built for anyone to use. And so tonight's episode, like I said, is pre-recorded if you're just tuning in live now. We are on the hashtag YFE chat. I'm looking at some of the chat. Thank you so much, Corey, for showing up live. At Careful Sense, thank you for showing up live. I also saw Amanda on. And then there's Ariana, who's a new person in our chat. She has the funniest Facebook page. It's called, well, it's not funny. It's actually very cool. But the name is The Real MILFs. So it's facebook.com/TheRealMilfs. So I just saw her Facebook page today, so very cool. So you guys, thank you so much for being on live with us. I really appreciate it. And of course, Stacey Harris at the Stacey Harris is tweeting on the YF Entrepreneur handle. Stay tuned for the entire 30 minutes. At the end, we're going to do our after party, although I'm crashing a little bit of it, and I'm going to practice because I have a presentation to give on Saturday. And just between you guys, I've never done a presentation like this before. It's 7 minutes. I've always done, when I'm asked to speak at things, I do a how-to tutorial kind of thing. It speaks about what I know. And this is a 7-minute presentation about balance. And so I'm going to go through that. If you want to know a little bit about me, Jen, who is the host of the show, stay tuned at 6:30 and we'll do that. Thank you if you do, because I know we've got maybe better things to do. But anyway, thank you so much. So without further ado, let's hear from the amazing Erin and Sharzad.
Yeah, hi YFE ladies. I am here with Sharzad from Lux Life. She is a dear, dear, dear friend of mine and my blogging BFF. I like that. We're going to give you a little secret a little secret look into the lives of bloggers today on YFE and share a little bit about what both of us are up to, what we've done together, and how much fun it is on the blog side of life, also how much work realistically, and what we have planned going on. So Sharzad, I think everybody at YFE kind of knows who I am. I've been on the program a few times. Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Lux Life and all that it is and who reads Lux Life and where you're going?
Awesome. Hi, lovers and friends and females and entrepreneurs out there in cyberland that I can't see, but hopefully they can see me. I am the creator of Lux Life, which is a blog and a YouTube channel, and I'm a cyber gangster. I do everything from create fun, informative video content that I share on my blog, YouTube channel, and all my social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook, Vine. I'm on that new puppy. And I primarily focus on style, food, and travel with little sprinklings of fashion and fitness, and everything I do, I hope, is really fun and informative. And I like the words with F in them right now. So that's what I do. I'm a hustler. I'm ready to take over the world. I'm just constantly going after big things, and I love being on the online space. I could ramble about that for a really long time, but I am going to now ask Erin a question because I know we want to keep this short and sweet. So, Erin, I know you've partnered with a number of fun campaigns where you've worked with prominent brands in, I'm like reading these questions, in Los Angeles. I was like, how did you partner with these brands, and who instigated it, and what did they entail?
The first couple of times, I would say maybe let's rewind 2 years ago. Brands started reaching out to me. And at first, as a blogger, you're super, super excited because somebody besides your mom is reading your blog. And this is the validation that actual people are reading your blog. And so you do a little, cartwheel, handstand, jump up and down, and you get really excited. And I think you learn so much from those first few partnerships that it just builds and evolves from there. Everything I've learned in blogging has been learned on the fly. It's really one of those cool new industries. And I do say it is an industry that's being built, and the rules are being built as we go, which makes it so fun and exciting. And the very first person I think to reach out to me was actually here locally, Sophie of Philosophy. And at the time she had another business, she was doing raw foods. And she and her business partner at the time dropped off like a little tasting of their foods. And it was like little magic elves came to my door and dropped off delicious goodness. And it kind of went from there. And the summer of 2011, I had my first like paid, sponsored, big deal, big name blogging partnership with Alexia Foods. If you guys know of Chef Tyler Florence, Food Channel, all that kind of stuff, he's the big name behind them. So it was like a campaign to explore the relationship with Tyler Florence and kind of get that out there and bring bloggers on board to work with him in new flavors. So I got paid to basically create a French fry recipe over the summer. It was a lot of fun. And since then, I've just been making big asks. And if there's someone I want to work with, if I'm curious about their brand, their product, I just ask. And I have enough of a readership base and a following that most of the time having the guts to ask is enough to get something going. So yeah, you kind of have to like lose fear to do this.
I totally agree with that. You have to just be ready for no's and no's upon no's, or people not responding to your emails, and you just got to keep on keeping on.
Right, and you have to sometimes send an email like 10 to 12 times. And not be afraid of rejection.
I know that. Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, do you have any tips for reaching out to brands on that topics or that stream, Shahrzad?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like you. I remember the very first brand that was like, we'll pay you, to do this video. And I was like, oh, dust my ears, deceive me. You're going to do a video? Okay. And that's when my eyes were opened. And I was like, okay, well, if one brand is going to pay me, obviously other ones are going to pay me too. And I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea. It's not like people are knocking on my door offering to give me money to make videos. That happened like almost as a fluke, but then it opened my eyes. And then I realized, okay, this is so cool. This is a space that's sort of untapped in a way, and I want to go after it and create fun video content. So I started pitching to brands that I liked, that I thought could boost their presence online, specifically with YouTube videos. I'm a big believer in the importance of having cool content on YouTube. And I think there's so many cool brands out there, and I love to partner with them. So I started making lists, and also nobody taught me how to do this. This isn't something that you go to school for. This is all about your instincts and your hustle. And like you said, Erin, not having any fear of rejection or anything like that. You develop a thick skin real quick. But I made a list of companies I wanted to work with, and I still have ongoing lists of people that I want to work with in this year, next year, in 5 years, in 10 years. and just partner up with to do really cool, fun things. So, so yeah, for me, it's a lot of emailing. It's a lot of sitting at my desk, sending email after email and pitching myself constantly about working with a brand, collaborating, and making some kind of video content with them. So it's just a constant hustle.
It is. It is. So on that note, are you a full-time blogger right now? Are you making 100% of your income, your revenue from blogging?
Yes. I am so excited. Yes, I am 100% a full-time blogger and YouTuber. But, you know, I feel like I do so much more than just blogging and YouTubing. With that, you know, I'm scouting locations. I'm finding brands that want to work with me. So I'm emailing constantly. I'm blasting on my social media channels. So I'm building those up all the time. And I'm editing, I'm filming, I'm hosting, I'm directing, I'm producing. So that's why I just titled myself a cyber gangster, because I feel like I'm just doing it all, and blogger and YouTuber just wasn't really cutting it. But yes, back to the question, I do make my income 100% from blogging, and the way that I do that, it's no secret. I'm happy to always talk about it. I do partner with brands, like-minded, fun brands that I want to have a connection with. I also make money by ads being placed on my videos. I have 126 videos on YouTube right now. All of them have ads on them, so I do make money on those videos. Videos that I've shot months and months ago, I get, you know, royalty checks, and it grows exponentially. The bigger my channel gets, the more people know about me, and then they want to go back and watch videos I did last year, 6 months ago, last month, etc. So that's really great. I'm under a YouTube network called Maker Studio. So they place ads on my channel, which is really, really cool. And I'm really excited to be a partner with them. Then also I make money by affiliate links. So that's like if somebody like clicks on a makeup video of mine and they see a link next to a mascara that I recommend in my video, and they go to that link and they buy that mascara or pretty much anything on that site, I make a commission off of that. There's also other creative ways to make money as a blogger or a social media expert, which you become if you are a blogger or a YouTuber or a cyber gangster. Things like taste in tweets. Erin and I did a really fun project where we got to like live tweet from an event, and we were compensated for that. So there's all sorts of creative ways, but yes, I make 100% of my sweet moolah from blogging. I'm so excited I don't have to work the corner anymore.
Of course.
Okay, I have a question for Erin, unless you want to chime in on that.
Well, I don't make 100% of my income from blogging, so I can let people know that. But I do use my blog and that space is sort of a creative outlet to showcase what I do full time, which is design and consulting for lifestyle and wellness businesses. So it's fun. Like, I love the blog because it does open up opportunities and channels. And when things do happen, whether through my hustle or through sometimes just like you said, Shahrzad, like a fluke, or, you know, this person introduces you to this person and there's something that happens. I love like not knowing Monday when I wake up what might happen by the end of the week. And that feels that way every week since I've been doing my own thing and having the blog. It's just really cool to not quite know what that platform might bring or where it might go, and to sort of have it there as a passion project that also occasionally pulls in money for me. So,
okay, so Erin, there are millions of bloggers out there, and a lot of them are in the health and wellness industry. What do you do to stand apart from the crowd and reach the right audience as a blogger?
Ooh, good question. What I do is, first and foremost, consistency. I think you can also speak to that. If you're a blogger who decides to blog, you know, like you hit it like 5 times a week for a month, and then you fall off the face of blogging world for 2 months, and then come back with that apology, like between your legs, blog post where you're like, hey guys, I've been really busy. That's not like don't do that. Like, you have to treat your blog like a business and a brand that you're going to sell. That's the way I look at it. Like, I enjoy it, but I treat it like a business in terms of like, I post 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have content organized, streamlined. I have an editorial calendar that's planned out 4 to 6 weeks in advance. It is like, that level of organization that I bring and professional quality that I bring, as well as my own sort of personal experience and design eye and photography and everything I've learned along the way in the last 2.5 years, that makes my blog stand apart from other blogs out there. I know that when I approach or pitch a brand, they see the consistency, they see the design, they see the quality, the fact checking, the everything I put into every post. And it makes it very easy for them to say yes to working with me on many levels. I mean, it's been really fun, but you do have to treat it like a mini job. You've got to treat it like a brand. You've got to treat it like a business. I think that's what makes you stand apart.
Definitely. Definitely. And you give so much of your personality in your blog too, which I think is awesome. And people want to connect with a person. You know?
Exactly. And the same, I think I should flip this question on you in the YouTube sphere, because that's where you dominate, girl. How do you, what excites you? Like, what makes you feel like you have a different platform to stand on than all the beauty bloggers out there? And I know you're trying to get away from beauty blogging and into lifestyle, so spill it.
I like it all. I think I really started to notice a jump in my channel when I really just let my wild personality like run loose. I didn't edit it as much. I like just became a lot more comfortable in my own skin, became a lot more comfortable in front of the camera. And I just thought, you know what? I want to show people me. I want to do my videos with an accent from Minnesota sometimes. Sometimes I want to be like hardcore Persian, and other times I just want to be a Latina, okay? And I want to switch it up in my videos because, you know what? I get really bored, okay? And I like to entertain people. So I just feel like I let loose, and I started seeing such a big difference in people responding to me, and it just like fueled me to want to make more, be weirder. I mean, it's kind of hard to be weirder than I am. Like, you guys, there's a lot going on in my head all the time. Just letting it out. And my favorite comments are like, oh my God, you're so crazy. So am I. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, be yourself. And I think that it's so fun, especially with an outlet like YouTube. You have so much creative freedom to do anything you want. Like, and that's the beauty of it. And I just sort of let loose, and I feel like people are really responding to that, and it makes me really happy.
They do. I think you brought your channel, your blog to another game when the day you decided to like let loose.
And if you look at some of my older videos, I'm like, hi, I'm Shahrzad, and I'm gonna make a video about like makeup today. Blah. And like you'd see hints of me like trying to come out. And then I'd like maybe edit it or something, or I'd be like, no, I should probably be like a little bit more normal. No, screw that. And then once I like busted out an accent or did a little dance or did something weird, it was like, oh, people are okay with me. They like me. So I'm like, all right, some people hate me, and that's cool too.
I have to say the toddlers and tiaras is a special one for me.
That one's good if you've seen Toddlers and Tiaras. Otherwise, it'll just be like, there's a freak with a tutu and a tiara on trying to do makeup and acting like a 6-year-old. Which, that freak is me, by the way. Okay.
I gotta know. I have to know. Tell me about cyber domination. You have hashtag cyber domination.
I don't know where this came from, but it came out of my brain, and I was like, I just want to take over the internet. I want to be all over. I want to be on every YouTube channel. I want to be all over Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. And I just felt like cyber domination summed up what I was going after. I love partnering with other people. Yes is my favorite word. I'm so open to like opportunities and collaborations with creative people. And I started saying yes, like I'm in my brother's YouTube videos. He's an amazing rapper, and I'm like a video hoe in my brother's videos. I'm on like Clever Style. I make weekly makeup tutorials for them. I've done some stuff with FabFitFun, and just doing all of these things with all these other big channels has helped obviously grow my channel. Working so much with Erin has been so fun. I've met so many cool health and wellness people from collaborating with her. And I just love the like idea of just growing and partnering and just building this massive, massive empire in Cyberland. And I want to sit on top on the throne with a huge cape and maybe like a crown. And that to me is cyber domination.
You have a very clear vision. I think that's important to get in there.
$1 million. What else can I say about cyber domination? Yeah, it's just a hustle, you know? It's just being consistent, making a bunch of videos. Like I put at least one video up a week, if not 2 to 3, and I put them on my blog, and it's just taking over the internet. There's so much fun stuff going on online, and I love to be a part of it. So
I think with cyber domination too, what it makes me realize is it's really fun. The catchphrase, I love the catchphrase, but really what it comes down to is like collaboration. There's no way we grow, there's no way brands grow without partnerships. And so like fostering and making sure that those relationships stay cultivated and healthy is like also very important. The people that I've worked with 2 years ago still email me for things now, like they know that they can rely on me. So when you're talking about like Clever Style and the outlets you work with, it's there's a lot in the blog world that feels like a one night stand, and I don't like that. If I'm working with you, if I'm working with your brand, it's because I want to have a relationship. Like I want you to approach me in the future. I want to be able to come to you and say like, I want to do something fun. So that's part of the domination.
Also, like, you know, you make all these friends online. Like I have people that regularly comment on my videos, and I know you have people that regularly comment on your blogs, and responding to them and building these, like, I know it sounds weird, but building these real genuine friendships with people online that you may and probably will never meet in your life because, you know, they live in Saudi Arabia and they watch your videos religiously, and you like develop this conversation with them. And that's all part of the cyber domination umbrella, you know, just building these cool relationships with people that watch you and read you, and also with brands too. It's a really fun way to just connect with everyone around the world.
I know. I love it. So hashtag for this conversation is cyber domination. YFE. Yes.
Okay, Erin, I know we probably all know that your blog focuses on being well, and I know you wear many, many hats during the day. So what advice would you give to the beautiful YFE crew about maintaining wellness?
With anything, I would say you need to put yourself first, because if you don't, then you will burn out fast. And you will not be able to tackle cyber domination or your business or the rest of the world. The beautiful thing about growing my own business in the last 18 months has been making the rules. It's really hard, and I'm not going to joke anyone. It's been a ton of work, and I've heard so many interviews on YFE where people say that, you know, it's genuinely like being willing to put in 14, 16, 18-hour days consistently as needed before you could breathe a little.
Yeah.
And that's really hard. But, you know, if I'm going to have one of those 14, 16-hour days, I also make sure to build in time to eat really healthy if I can't work out, or at the very least get outside with my dog for a nice long walk, or schedule in midday yoga. Like I make sure to do something for my wellness every single day. Like that's not something I take for granted, because the minutes that's gone, I can't hustle. I can't keep my business going. I can't do anything. Like you can't do anything when you don't feel well and you're just lying around or lying on the couch or feeling low energy. So my everything hinges on me being my best every day. And that's the commitment I make to myself, my business, my clients. So it's a non-negotiable, I guess. So I just look at it like anything else in my day. Like I've got to sleep, I've got to eat, I've got to take bathroom breaks. I have to go to yoga. I have to like center myself. I have to clear my head. I have to eat healthy food. Like it's just there. I have to do it. Same thing. Like writing's the same thing for me too. Like I carve out at least an hour a day to write. To me, it's like a muscle I have to exercise, and something I look forward to.
Yeah. Well, I think you're doing a great job.
Likewise. I want to know you too, huh?
It is hard to maintain a healthy, well, especially when you work for yourself. I have days when I'm literally at my desk editing videos for 14 hours and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even go outside to get like a breath of fresh air today. So you have to like schedule, for me, I have to like schedule my workouts. Okay, I do yoga on Mondays, I do Zumba on Tuesdays, you know, whatever, to try and balance it all. It's hard. You have to be really proactive.
And I love that you and I are close to each other, so if things get really bad, we can call each other and be like, we need to go outside.
Like, get us in the sun now.
Please. So. Yes. What else should we share with them? I think we should share before we go that we have a birthday coming up.
Erin and I are practically twins, turning 30 2 days apart. And I mean, cyber domination is about to get serious. It's pretty intense. Yeah. So we're Gemini. So May 30th is Erin. June 1st is me. Mark your calendars. We're ready for happy birthday texts.
Yes.
Facebook messages, comments on YouTube. Like, it's balls to the wall.
Yeah, we are actually having a strategy. I can't talk. A strategy session tomorrow. Yes, to like. We want our readers, our viewers, we want everybody in on the party. So you guys should watch out because we're going to have some fun stuff coming your way late May, early June.
Taking over. I love it. Yeah. I think my closing words will be that it's so fun to be an entrepreneur. It's so much harder than I think anybody ever thinks. But obviously, if you're doing something that you're super duper excited about, then it's worth it. I feel like the last 6-7 months, I am reaping the benefits of all of my hard work from the year before. And it's the most exciting thing. I've never been this excited about anything I've ever done in my entire life. And I know that there's endless possibilities. And Erin, when you were saying like you love that Mondays, you have no idea where the week is going to take you, that just juices me and gets me so freaking excited. I love that too. And maybe that's because we're in Los Angeles where literally your life can change like with the drop of a hat with like the crazy fun industry that we have here. But I think any entrepreneur, any person that's going after something creative and exciting, you know, endless possibilities. You can take your business anywhere you want it to go and you can have so much fun with it.
Yes, absolutely. And at the end of the day, I think that's both, you know, it's that looking forward to Mondays, that excitement. I love Mondays. I love every day. I will not joke anyone that it's a ton of work, but it's mine at the end of the day, which excites me. Like nobody else is cashing in on this.
Yeah.
And I'm with you. Like I'm going to be working from Australia for a month this summer. And that to me is like a huge benchmark in my life, in my career, to be able to pick up and take my business and work from where I want for a month. So check.
Cool. So cool. I love it. Yeah.
So yes, hit us up on Twitter if you guys have questions about our crazy blog lives.
Open book. I feel like I'm very transparent. I am happy to answer any questions. I don't know why some bloggers, it's like taboo to talk about how you get paid. But for me, I'm open. I'm happy to talk about it. I don't think it should be a secret. I think all bloggers that create great content should be compensated. And yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
I blog at wellinla.com. That's WELLINLA.com. And everywhere else I am online is also at wellinla, on Instagram, on Twitter, at Pinterest, Facebook. I'm pretty well branded, so easy to find. And hit me up via my website if you guys have any questions about blogging or life in general.
Sounds good. Yes, definitely cyberstalk Erin and I. The best way to find me is at LuxLife. That's LuxLyfe. Oh my God, YFE is in my name. That's so cool. I didn't even realize that. Anyway, so LuxLyfe, luxlife.com, and you can link to all of my other social outlets, definitely YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Vine, you know the drill. And yeah, that's the best place to find me. And I hope you guys do find me because I would love to connect with you. Thanks, guys. Until next time, gotta go.
And be well, right?
Okay, so that was Sharzad and Aaron. Aaron of Aaron of wellinla.com and Sharzad of luxlife.com, and they gave a lot of great information. Thank you guys so much for tweeting out using hashtag YFEchat and for coming live tonight. I really appreciate it. It's always fun to meet new young female entrepreneurs. It's always fun to catch up with everyone that comes every Thursday. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun getting to know all of you. So next Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern, we're going to do this whole thing over again. Another opportunity for you to be cooking dinner while participating in the chat when you can, watching it. I know I have a television, or it's television, it's a computer, a desktop monitor on my counter when I'm doing making dinner. I'm sure all of you have the same thing too. So hopefully we can see you again next Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. We're going to get started with our after party now, which usually is just a Q&A kind of, we send out a question and we'll have someone on as our Q&A person. But tonight for the first 10 or so minutes, I'm going to practice on you guys with a presentation about balance that I'm going to do at a conference on Saturday. I so appreciate it and hope you guys will stick around. We're going to break for just a second and I'll be back on. And we're talking about balance and just giving you a sneak peek about who I am, since I don't really talk about that much here. So hopefully you guys will stick around. Thank you so much. This has been Jennifer Dono with Young Female Entrepreneurs. Hopefully I'll see you next Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. Hi everyone, this is Jen again, and this is during